Vaishnavi, are you ready? Vaishnavi, Vaishnavi, you are not able to hear me. Vaishnavi, your mic is off. Vaishnavi Garu, your mic is off. Why?
No, sir. Actually, there is some network issue.
Acha, acha. Network issue. Acha. Are you not? Are you
Office.
getting it over properly, or shall I call you through WhatsApp? Hello.
Sir, I'll just change my position.
You
Till
please
now,
check.
it was a proper network. I don't know.
Vaishnavi. You know, Chandni, what is the nickname I give for Vaishnavi in our class? You have seen, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know, sir.
no, because whenever I see this picture of our Vaishnavi, I am always reminded of our Prime Minister Indira Gandhi.
Indira Gandhi. Okay.
And I used to make fun of her, and she will enjoy it. That's a nice girl, good girl. Yeah. I think Vaishnavi's line is not coming. Vaishnavi line is not coming.
Yes, sir. I am in network. I'm just setting up with a video.
Hmm. Are you able to get it? Chandani, have you studied? Have you gone through Karnataka Bank quarterly figures and all that?
Somewhat I have gone through, sir, but I am very afraid. I don't know why, sir.
Why? No,
I don't know why.
you are such a bright person, and I had lot of hopes on you and Prasanna, then Devurkar, Vaishnavi Devurkar. You are all among the top rankers. First 20%, you are among the top 20 rankers. Then you must be confident. Yeah.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. But every nothing is coming into my mind when I am
No, no,
setting for
no, no.
interview.
See, that is actually because when you fear, nothing will come. Vaishnavi, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm ready.
See how nicely our Vaishnavi is confident and she is coming. Yeah, good. Vaishnavi, um,
Yes, sir.
please tell me about yourself briefly. Did you take interview earlier or this is the first time?
No, sir. This is the first time.
But I think all the time you have been attending in the classes only.
Yes, sir. I was active in attending the classes. Today
Very,
is the first interview
very
session.
good. Please tell me about yourself briefly.
Okay, sir. My name is Vaishnavi Devurkar, and I come from Belgavi district, which is situated in Karnataka. And I have completed my master's in commerce from Indira Gandhi National Open University, which is also called as IGNO. And I stay in a nuclear family where five of them reside. My father, my mother, and my aunt and my cousin. My father is a village accountant. My mother is a homemaker, and my aunt is a doctor. So apart from that, gardening, cooking, and doing some creative works from waste are my areas of interest.
Good. You studied Indira Gandhi Open University, correct?
Yes, sir. IGNO.
IGNO. Why did you prefer that instead of joining regular college?
Sir, I was also interested in studying CA, that is Chartered Accountancy course. So for that, I was into studies with both MCOM also and my CA exams also. Apart from that, even I was trying for government exams. As I had recently started studying about banking, I wanted much time to focus on that. So I thought of going for a distant learning rather than going for a regular course.
Good, good. So you have completed MCOM?
Yes, sir. So
Good.
this year I finished my MCOM.
Results have come or not come?
So it has come. I have secured 58%.
Oh, great. Good, good,
Yes,
good,
sir.
good. Very good.
Actually, it is less because I was like
It is
multiple
okay.
studies I was doing, so
It's
I
okay,
couldn't
absolutely.
complete it.
It's okay. That's not a big issue.
Yes,
Please
sir.
tell me what are the functions of Reserve Bank of India?
So RBI is the bankers' bank. It is the regulatory authority which monitors the currency, that is currency notes. And it also, being the banker's bank, it also finances to the bank, that is commercial banks, small finance banks, and the other payment banks as well. And apart from that, it regulates the monetary authority of India.
No, it
Is
regulates
the
the monetary policy.
monetary policy? Yes.
Yeah. Say, did you mention about foreign exchange?
No, sir. I did
No.
not mention.
Did you make a special reference about bankers to bank, bankers to government? These words
Yes, sir,
must find
bankers
a
to bank.
place. Very good. That you told.
Yes.
Very nice. Now, under
Yes.
foreign exchange, what is the type of control RBI is having? It's a tough question. Tell me,
Yes, sir.
what is the type of control RBI is having over foreign exchange?
Sir, it controls the rates of the currency, that is our rupee, and the variations, what it happens. It finds out the reason and it tries to control the currency rates.
That is one. But the basic thing, I think it would have been given in some of the material. Number one, RBI is the central bank of our country. So what they do, they authorized dealers, that is bankers,
Mhm.
for doing
Yes.
foreign exchange business.
Mm.
Those banks in turn will be authorizing different branches to do foreign exchange business. And only
Mm.
those branches will be doing foreign exchange business of collecting of bills, payment of bills, etc. And
Yes, sir.
apart from this, they have also appointed certain authorized money changers. Say, like in hotels like Taj Coromandel and all, you might have seen
Mm.
boards. So they also are permitted. So RBI is appointing authorized dealers, authorized money changers, and all the foreign remittances, inward, outward, have to go through any one of these dealers, and which in turn is routed through Reserve Bank of India. And in turn, Reserve Bank of India
Okay.
is collecting our returns. There are some returns
Mhm.
known as R returns, first half, second half returns. Every month, bank authorized dealers will have to submit a return stating that this much is the foreign exchange we have sent abroad, this much is the foreign exchange that has come from abroad. Based on their return, the Reserve Bank of India will be
Mm.
maintaining records of foreign exchange position of our country, and in turn, the foreign exchange will be reflected by, say, the exchange reserves which RBI is holding. And there was a lot of news about foreign exchange reserves recently. Do you know about
Yes,
it?
sir. I had read, sir, but I'm not able to recollect. I'll just go through it once again.
Yeah, actually, it was around 640 billion, BILLION, B for Bombay, billion dollars. It was
Mhm.
640 billion dollars, more than that. But on account of this Russian war and also on account of the rise in price of dollar,
Mhm.
the Reserve Bank of India started selling dollars to public, because our country also needs more foreign exchange because our imports are more than the exports.
Yes,
So
sir.
with the result, the foreign exchange has been coming down, and right now it is around $578 billion or so. You can say roughly $570 billion. That is because RBI has been selling its foreign exchange.
Okay. So we can
Yeah.
say RBI has been trading the foreign
Uh,
exchanges,
You,
our
you, you can't say trading. RBI
trading.
is holding the foreign exchange reserves and
Mhm.
sells these dollars in whenever it is needed, in order to see that value of rupee is
Mhm.
maintained within controllable limits. For example, I will just see this. Today's value. Did you see to newspaper? What is today's value?
Something 79 rupees, if I'm not wrong.
79 or 80? No,
70
I
no
have
waiting.
I have subscribed for business standard. So let me go into that and I can see that. Yeah, it is now. I can show you that also, Vaishnavi. Are you seeing it on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Now it is 79.75.
79.75.
Vaishnavi,
Okay.
all
Yes,
these
sir.
all this information is very important. Please see what is this.
Okay. So it's Sensex,
Ah,
which is 57,972. And
what is that Sensex? What is Sensex means what?
Sensex means it is called sensitivity index, which
Hmm.
you which takes only top 30 companies into consideration
No,
to
no.
trade
You
their
can be
value.
you can be specific, which takes into account the price of the top 30 leading company shares. The shares price
Yes.
of top 30 companies coming
Okay.
from different
Okay.
walks of life. Good. Now, what is this?
Okay.
What is your name? Vaishnavi. Nifty. What is Nifty?
Nifty, sir. It is sir. Nifty is prepared by NSE, that is National Stock Exchange,
Hmm.
and Nifty holds a top the rates of top 50 companies of India to
Good.
measure the
Very good. Good.
market index.
That much will do. Good. Now come to
Okay.
this. What is this?
So it's gold,
What is the price given?
51,020 rupees.
Achha, can you please tell me as a girl, how many grams make one sovereign?
Sir, I guess 10 grams.
No,
No,
8
I'm not.
grams.
8 grams.
8 grams make one sovereign, and
Oh, okay.
and in Karnataka, Andhra, and all there is the competition among families to give more sovereigns for daughters. 100
Yes.
sovereigns like that. Good, good.
Yes.
Now, what is the price of silver now?
Silver is 54,048
Yeah.
rupees.
Like this, you must get to know before going for the interview. You must know all these rates.
Okay, sir.
Next question is, coming to RBI, please tell me who is the governor.
So, Mr. Shaktikant Das.
Mr. Shakti Kanta Das is the. Achha, how many deputy
Yes, sir.
governors are there?
The 4 deputy governors.
Can you name 2 of them?
MK Jain
Hmm.
and I'm not able to remember the other
Mr.
name.
M.D. Patru.
MD Patru.
And then
MK Jain.
Rajeshwar Rao. Then
Okay.
Ravi Shankar Prasad.
Okay, sir.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, Rajeshwar Rao, M.K. Jain, then M.D. Patro.
Okay,
Good.
sir.
Now, how old are you?
Sir, I'm 24 complete. So
20,
this year I'll be completing 25.
24 only, 25 only. Acha, good.
Yes, sir.
What are your hobbies? You said only
Uh,
paper making, this thing, that thing, and all that. Na?
yes,
Do
sir.
you
Gardening.
don't you do some gardening also you do? In
Gardening also.
gardening, what is it you are doing?
Sir, I plant saplings.
Mm.
I just mix the mud and whatever the soil the plant requires, and then I plant the saplings. Actually, I was inspired by my mother. Even she does a lot of gardening,
Mm. Good, good,
so
good.
I plant
Excellent.
saplings. So,
Yeah. Now, please tell me something about priority sector advance.
priority sector advances are given to those people who are into unorganized sector and where usually the banking facilities are not reached completely. They are made into priority sector to fulfill their financial needs.
And actually, you are involving unnecessary words like no, priority sector advances or advances given to certain sectors which needs to be encouraged or taken care of in the interest of our economy, not necessarily because they are not reaching, like agriculture,
Yes,
education,
sir.
housing,
Uh,
then small business, then you have this MSME, also you have
mhm.
say startups, and infrastructure like that. So did you read them or not?
So I'm still going through the materials what you have given. I had a very rough idea about priority sector lending. So whatever I had the thought about it, I just go through it.
Doesn't matter. But you, if possible, just go through that. Otherwise, they may not ask. But simple questions like say, what is your job role as a clerk? Please tell me.
Okay. So job role of the clerk, basically the very first thing is clerk is the very frontline worker of the bank. And as a clerk, I will be smiling and receiving the customers and explaining them about the products of our bank. And apart from that, if I am into put in the sector of cash collection, I will be receiving the cash and I will be remitting the cash. Apart from that, I will also pass on the checks, print the passbook, and then advise the customers and also do the cross selling.
Good. You use that word cross selling. That's why I'm happy. Good.
Okay.
I am happy. Now, what are the other options you have in your mind? Supposing I wish you get selected, you will be selected. Supposing this is not there, what is it you are going to do? No, you may be feeling bad, sir. Why is asking negative question? But this type of questions will be there in interview to make you discouraged. In fact, they will ask questions. You are a late girl. How will you go away from this place and all that? So like discouraging comments they will give. You must receive them with a smile.
Okay. Sir, I will still continue with giving banking exams. I'll clear the bank exams and I'll get selected in the next attempt.
Good. You did. You answered this nicely. Now, what is the time now? That madam has come. That Federal Bank madam 70122. Are you online? 70122 phone number. What is her name? I don't know. I am not getting the name of the participants who are all there. Just a minute. Participant Ashwini is there. Chandani is there. Then Poco M2. Poco M2, what is your name, please?
Sir, my name is Alinda.
Achha, you are appearing for Karnataka Bank only?
Yes.
Okay, no issues, no problem. Now then I will spend about 2-3 minutes more with our Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi Garu, please talk in Kannada only to me, okay?
Okay, sir.
You are going to address a group of, say, entrepreneurs, MSME entrepreneurs. And you are going to request them to come to our bank to avail loan facilities with us.
Okay.
What sweet words will you be using to convince them to come to us?
I will say...
No, start talking in Kannada.
Kannada. Okay. Hello friends, ನಾನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂಡ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇವಾಗ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅದರ ಸಂಬಂಧ ನಮ್ಮ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಬಹಳ ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು. We have very less rate of interest. So please, I want you to come and ನೀವು ಬಂದು ಲೋನ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಅವೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ರೇಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
Good.
Sir, actually I'm not aware of the loan structure.
I know. Even I don't know. But then, even then, you could have used some, as you rightly said, we are giving lesser rate of interest. We will process the application quickly. We will waive the processing charges, and we will give our topmost importance for you. Some ambiguous words you can use it and tell. But then you can also say MSME sector. You know the definition of MSME sector. You are not studied.
I'm still studying, sir. It is like micro and small scale industries, which doesn't require, which has the very less capital.
No. Micro means 1 crore capital, 5 crore turnover. Then small means 10 crore capital, 50 crore turnover. Then medium, micro, small, medium. Medium means 50 crore, less than 50 crore capital, less than 250 crore turnover. Turnover means sales.
Sales.
So these things also you should study. Why have you not studied? You are my regular student from probably, when did you join us?
Sir, a month ago.
A month ago, I know. 30th July or 31st July, we started this exercise. And why are you not remembering? You must go through some of these things and remember them. Otherwise, you are doing.
I noted it in my book, so I was just need to recall.
You are doing very well. I always used to appreciate your boldness in speaking. That will help you. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Vaishnavi. God bless
you. Is there any feedback regarding?
No, you are not fully prepared about the banking area. But honestly speaking, I'm not sure whether they are going to ask very much into banking. Sometimes they may, sometimes they may not. But even if they are not into that, since you are an MCOM student, you will have very, very tough questions like, say, balance sheet, profit and loss account, trading account, trial balance. Now you will see what questions I'm going to ask our Chandini. You will come to know of it. Yeah, please watch that. Thank you.
Sir.
Chandini,
Thank you, sir.
are you ready, Chandini?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Chandini. Good.
Sir, good evening, sir. I'm very nervous.
No. Don't. Are you? See, what is her name? Vaishnavi is a very bold girl. So for her, she doesn't mind her class being posted in video also. Your Chandini, your one video was posted online, na? Hello?
No, sir. This is the first interview.
Oh, this is the first interview. So don't worry. I expect you as a person who has been working with me for that news reading and all. You must be confident.
Sir, sure, sir.
Good. I will not ask.
Do you mind if
I will not ask tough questions to you today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, will you mind if I'm not going to turn on my video because it is being recorded in my
No, I don't want. No. There is no need for video. There is no need.
Sorry,
Absolutely.
sir, but
I know there is no need. If you answer confidently, that will do.
Yes, sir.
Chandini is from Tamil Nadu, right?
Yes, sir.
Please tell about yourself briefly in a way that the listener is impressed with your description.
Yes, sir. So good evening, sir. I am Chandini Mahadevan from Chennai. I was born in Kadalur district, a district in Tamil Nadu, and I was brought up in Chennai. I did my schooling in Swamis Matriculation Higher Secondary School, which is near to my home, and I did my BCom graduation from two colleges. First year in SDNB Vaishnav College, and the second and third years in MOP Vaishnav College. I completed my BCom graduation in 2021. I'm a fresher. I don't have any specific work experience, but I did my internship in State Bank of India for a period of 4 weeks. My parents are, I am the only daughter for my parents. My father is a central government employee. He is working in the MSME testing center, which is a laboratory which comes under the Ministry of MSME. My mother is a homemaker, and to tell about my hobbies, I like to sing. I'm a singer, and I like to listen to music. I like cooking, and I like journaling, sir.
Very good, excellent. You said you are a singer. Have you ever had opportunity to sing in day, say before forum and all that? Say
yes, sir.
Sabas.
I have done.
Yeah.
Not actually in Sabas, but I have done few concerts in the nearby temples and with my troupe. Due to my education, I had to stop my singing classes during my 10th and 12th. So I was not able to continue, but I'm still I'm into the classes from since last year, sir.
Excellent. Good. Nowadays, of course, classes are conducted online. Mostly online. Mostly online.
Yes, sir.
Good. Can you tell me who are the famous singers in Tamil Nadu as on date, as far as Carnatic music is concerned?
Yes, sir. As far as Carnatic music is concerned, M.S. Subbulakshmi Amma, who's a late singer, but M.S. Subbulakshmi Amma was a very
I
notable
asked
singer.
about people who are living.
Okay, sir. Sorry, sir. So, Mrs. Nityashri Mahadevan,
Correct.
Mrs. Sudha Raghunathan,
Correct.
and
Soumya. There is one
Mrs.
Soumya.
Soumya. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Soumya.
Yes,
Then
sir, Mrs. Soumya.
among male singers?
Among male singers, Mr. Shankar Mahadevan,
Mm.
and Mr. Vijay Prakash, he's also a Carnatic singer, and Mr. Sid Sriram, he's also a Carnatic singer.
And Unni Krishnan, why did you omit?
Yes, sir.
Very, very good. Yeah, you said there is one more hobby as journaling. What is journaling? Yes. What is the advantage of that? How do you spend time on that?
Yes, sir. Journaling basically means writing down things which comes into our mind. I basically do two types of journaling, which is gratitude journaling and general journaling. Gratitude journaling is nothing but manifest. It is a separate topic which includes the manifestation and attracting positivity, such kind of things. So when I feel very down and when I feel so much anxious, I tend to write the gratification in my notebook. And general journaling is nothing but I will write a few points about the day, which I about the day at the end of the day, and few points which I have to do for the next day, which is going to give me a clear picture of what is in my mind. When I feel so ambiguous, I tend to write all these things so that I feel a bit clear. So that is
good. Now, regarding general journaling, what did you write yesterday or day before yesterday?
Yes, it includes very petty things, to be frank. So today, the itinerary of today for me was to complete my interview, to prepare for yes, sir, to complete my interview in a successful way, and to complete few topics about the preparation, and to be very pretty. I used to write the petty things like to wash my clothes, to
even that,
do dishes.
even that you will write. Acha.
Yes, sir, petty things.
In your house, you are supposed to wash your clothes. Why?
No, not
Why?
at all, sir. But
there will be servant maid or mother who will take care of all these things, na?
Definitely, sir. But I am a very bit specific about my clothes. I don't delegate such work to my mom because I'm very conscious about my dresses. So I wash it with my own hands.
Excellent. So. That's really good. Then apart from that, what is your hobby? You said cooking.
Yes, sir. I love cooking.
Which dish can you make very nicely? For us, supposing Vaishnavi Deburkar is going to come to your house. I cannot come from this much distance. So supposing she comes to your house, what is it you will be making?
Sir, I'm very good at doing a North Indian cuisine, especially palak paneer. I'm very good at that, sir.
Oh, palak paneer. Good, good. Excellent. Thank you that much for your hobbies. Now, we'll get into your strengths. What are your strengths?
Sir, basically, I'm a very patient person. I can handle things. I can do things which I can prioritize things. I'm not since I told in my hobby, I can prepare a list which I have to do for the next day. I set a goal for myself. I do in a prioritized manner. I'm a very efficient time manager, and I give a lot of attention to details. And I'm a very empathizing person. And that are my strengths.
Empathizing means, what do you mean by empathizing?
I can put myself into the other person's shoes, to think like them too, and I can understand what a person thinks. So that is what my mind is.
Very good. Can you please tell me, what do you understand by Casa?
Yes, sir. Casa is nothing but a ratio, a current account and savings account ratio. It defines the ratio. It defines the total number of current account deposits and savings account deposits, which is being done to the particular bank for the particular financial year. And the Casa ratio is very important for the for defining the success of the for defining the growth of the bank. Presently, the Karnataka Bank is showing around 3.7% of Casa ratio, which is a pretty good ratio. Percentage.
Wrong.
Percentage.
Wrong.
Sir, I said.
No.
So 30 points. Sorry, sir. 30 percentage.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
You told a wrong percentage.
30%.
Yeah, I will show you.
I got confused. Sorry,
yeah, 1 minute. No problem. This is what it is, but it looks very not so interesting to read. So kachamacha, they have pushed it very differently. So what is the Casa ratio? Anybody else knows? Others who are present here? Can you confirm what is the Casa ratio? Anybody else? 30.
30.07.
Very good. It's okay. Nice. 30.07. That's right.
For that only I confused 3 points. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Doesn't matter. Now, Casa ratio. Now tell me why banks are running after Casa ratio. I want more Casa ratio. I want more Casa ratio. Why? Chandani. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir, the banks are running behind Casa ratio just because to increase their credibility and to increase their profit percentage, and also to bring in the hope in the minds of the shareholders of the company.
Chandani, this can be better told like this. Yes. Current account, savings account, banks are running because current account, we are not paying any interest, free of cost. Yes. Savings account, we are paying a very nominal interest, probably 2.75 to maximum 4% interest. So the cost of funds that is received under Casa deposits is very low. And the profit margin for the bank will be good when it is used for lending to others. So that is why banks are running after or very keen on getting more Casa deposits.
Yes, sir.
Can you please try telling it? Tell me why Casa deposits are important.
Yes, sir. Casa deposits are important because the current account is having nil percentage, which bank has to pay to the customers, and the savings account is only from 2.7%, between 2.7% to 4.5%. So if the Casa ratio is going to
4.5, 4%.
Yes, sir, 4%. If the Casa ratio is going to increase, they'll be having a much more hold with their capital adequacy, so that they can invest and get a maximum amount of interest to that through that.
So it's okay. You are not getting the point. The cost of funds will be less.
Yes, sir.
So it is like this, you know, when say a trader, tomato trader, he purchases from that, what is that, Kotwal Chavdi, or what is that? Now, what is it called? Coimbatore shop, he purchases at 2 rupees per kilo. Then he is also purchasing for extra sales for tomato from, say you are staying in T Nagar, means T Nagar place, say for 5 rupees. Then, you know, this 5 rupees is margin he will get from that is very less as compared to the margin he will get by selling Coimbatore tomatoes. So this Casa is nothing but wholesale, this thing. Okay, Casa, you get money free of interest. Cost of funds is less. Very good. Doesn't matter. Now, are you willing to take up this job? Because we will ask you to go out to different houses, different offices for canvassing of deposits. Are you willing to do that?
Yes, sir. Definitely, I would like to take this job because this is going to give me a lot of new experience and the challenges which I'll be able to face it. I think I'll be a capable person of facing all these. And As a part of marketing, I'm very
No. In fact, they ask a question. In fact, I'll show you the question. They ask a question like this. Yeah. They ask, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
How confident are you in your selling skills? So like this, the question will come. So you cannot hesitate in speaking like this. You must talk confidently. You are a confident girl. Now suddenly what happened? Please tell.
I'm a bit
Yeah,
nervous.
no nervousness. You say, I am a confident person. Like all the plus qualities you said, I will learn things quickly. I am a hardworking person. I put in creativity into my job, and I am interested in shouldering more responsibilities. I plan my things properly. I will plan my strategies for selling and go ahead. I will tell the plus points of our product and try to sell more of our product.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you sell this cell phone? Old cell phone, doesn't matter. I imagine this is a new cell phone and I want you to sell it to Vaishnavi Deburkar. Come on. Or somebody else who is there online. Come on.
Yes. So this particular cell phone comes with the latest technology, that is with 8 GB RAM and 128 GB storage. And the color of the cell phone, which we are introducing, is one of the latest trends. There is a particular offer for today. That is, we will be weighing off the service charges um, um, and other processing fees if it is going to be bought today. And one more advantage is we are giving a special offer by the code KBL if it is going to if it is going to be purchased within today, which is going to offer you more 15%. And this offer is going to end today. Um, this offer is going to be only available till today. And it is going to be first come first service basis. So
yeah, have you not seen say girls coming to your houses with some books and all selling? How keenly will they be selling? That much keenness should be there in your talking. I know most of us don't have that habit because we don't want to request others to do anything for us. But requesting is not a bad quality as long as it is a legal thing. Understand? You are trying to sell, for example, Mr. Gopinath, Nia Nana, that compere.
Yes, sir.
He started his life by selling dictionaries in the platforms of Dorasami Salai, T Nagar. Dorasami Bridge, you know, there is one bridge.
Yes, sir.
In there only, I mean, I remember because in some interviews he has told like that. That's why I'm telling you. Doesn't matter. So you must enjoy talking to people and selling also. Now, what do you think will be your job role, Chandini, when you join Karnataka Bank? Are you willing to be relocated in other parts of our state or probably neighboring state Karnataka?
Yes, sir. I am definitely interested in relocating myself because I have very supportive parents for my career, and it doesn't matter for me to shift the place, sir. So I'll be able to manage and I'll be coping up.
You have not been used to staying in hostel and all that. How are you going to manage in a new place?
Yes, sir. But I think this is going to be the start, and I will definitely be experiencing a new thing. And I love to take this experience, and I'm eagerly waiting for this new experience in my life. So this is going to be a next change.
Very good. Can you please elaborate about what is the type of competition banking companies are facing among themselves?
The competition just being faced by all the banks are behind the deposits and also for the products which they have, because in a KBL there is a particular rate of interest in which being in which the savings account and all the other products are being sold, but comparatively in South Indian Bank and other competitive banks, they may be a little lesser or a little higher. So this makes a difference in people choosing the
difference in interest rate. Very good, very good. Then
yes, difference in interest rate and
the extent of service that people offer. Some bank offers very good service. Some people do not offer a very good service. That is one. And next one is competition in terms of technology. Competition in terms of technology. In fact, to be very frank, a way back about 10, 12 years back, I was really surprised. I have been working in bank for 32 years. But then after my retirement, say about a few months after that, I went to ICICI for the sake of my son and we opened an account. And I was really surprised. At that time, they gave me a packet consisting of all that is needed for account. For example, debit card, then say a debit card, then checkbook, like that, everything they gave it intact. I was really surprised because in a bank where I was working, we used to give everything separately, not on the same day, next day, thereafter, etc. So that much advancement was shown by ICICI in those days. But now different banks adopt different procedures to attract customers. So that is also a competition among banks. Very good. So more or less, you have been able to tell me all these things correctly. Last 5 questions. Who is the governor of Reserve Bank of India?
Yes, sir. Mr. Shakti Kandadas is the governor of Reserve Bank of India.
Who is the governor of Tamil Nadu?
Governor of sorry, sir, I'm not able to recollect it.
Mr. R.N. Ravi.
R.N. Ravi. Yes, R.N. Ravi.
R.N. Ravi. Very good. Who is the finance minister of Tamil Nadu? Mr. Palanivel Tyagarajan. Mr. Palani, you must know about state also. State politics, some few points about number of districts in state and all that you should know.
Yes, sir. Sure.
About state. Now tell me.
I read all these, but I am very nervous. I don't know, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the present CRR rate?
Present it is 5.
CRR rate. I am asking CRR, cash reserve ratio. 4.50.
Yes.
What is SLR now?
SLR. Sir, sorry that I'm not Sir, I read
no,
everything.
only fear, nothing else. Only fear. See, when we fear, I am telling for not only for Shandini, for others also. When we fear, everything will become very tough. Please don't have fear. And if you believe me, I will tell you, I have not seen you. I'm not but the way you are talking, from that I can judge you are one among the top 20%. I think I told you earlier. So why should you have such hesitations? Don't have that. Go with confidence. You will succeed. Now let me ask some question which you will tell correctly before you are going. Please mention the name of 3 states in South India and their capitals.
Sir, I'm not able to get you, sir. Voice is breaking.
No. I'm asking, mention the name of 3 states in South India and their capitals.
Sir. Yes, sir. It is Tamil Nadu, Chennai for Tamil Nadu, and Trivandrum for Kerala. And can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Trivandrum for Kerala and Hyderabad for Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, nice. On the lighter vein, you are going to Karnataka Bank. Why did you not mention about Karnataka?
Yes, sir. Bangalore for Karnataka.
See, you must know what to tell in a particular situation. Doesn't matter. Very nice. Thank you. You did well. Both of you, Vaishnavi and Chandani, you did well only. Don't have any complex. Best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Ashwini, what is the time I have given you?
Sir, 6:40.
Time over. What is the time now? Nearing.
6:48.
Acha, acha. Ashwini, yeah. You are appearing for Karnataka Bank or some other interview?
Sir, Karnataka Bank only.
Okay. Please tell me about yourself. No. Your internet is not all right. You are speaking from which place?
Sir, in my village.
There is no internet connection. So one thing I will do now is I will put my video off so that you will be able to, I think, let us see whether that helps you. Please tell me about yourself.
Sir, myself Ashwini. I am from Chikmagalur district, which is in Karnataka. Sir, are you able to hear?
Yeah. I'm able to hear. Ashwini, your number starts with what? 97782?
No, sir, 8073.
Okay, agreed. Noted. Continue.
Okay, so once again I will continue. So myself Ashwini, I am from Chikmagalur district, which is in Karnataka, and I am a BSc graduate from Mysore University, and I done my schooling in my village itself. And my hobbies including the gardening, cooking, and reading some small books. And my parents are both agricultural laborers, and I am the only daughter for my parents.
Oh. What is the degree you said? Sorry.
Sir, BSc graduate, sir.
Very good. BSc. Good. BSc alone will not do. You must tell whether it is maths, physics, chemistry, or biology, something.
Sir, PCM, physics, maths, and chemistry.
Very good. Which year did you complete?
Sir, in 2020.
2020. Very good. Did you write any other bank exams after that?
No, sir. I take a 1 year gap, and after that, I'm preparing for the competitive exams. And it is the first banking exam I wrote, sir.
Very good. Excellent. You said both your parents are laborers, agricultural laborers.
Yeah, yes, sir. Both are agricultural laborers.
Sorry to ask, what agricultural laborer means? What is it they will do? That means they don't have land. Is it that way, or what is the reason?
Yes, sir. They work in a arecanut field of other owners.
Oh. What will they do in that this thing, arecanut? That one?
Sir, arecanut is like the peeling it and something like that.
They will peel off that arecanut and all that, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Please ask your mummy and daddy what is the work they are doing there. No. If you say agriculture laborer means paddy means, I know, putting all those small things on ground and doing certain things. But arecanut, what are the?
Sir, I know what they do, but I not know how to say in English.
How to tell in English? Acha, you tell in Kannada. Kannada cheppu.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಲ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಯಿಸಿ ಈ ತರ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Acha, very good. So what do you like in yourself, Ashwini? Which
sir,
quality?
I am an optimistic person, and I take everything in a calmness. I'm not speaking in a sudden way. I thought and I tell. So that quality I like, sir.
Good. How much your parents have studied?
No, sir.
Not much. They are not graduates.
Sir, they are not done in schooling also.
They are not done. Acha, great. I'm really happy. And for when you are daughter of such parents, you are talking with very good confidence, and I'm really happy about that. Good. Which bank do you have an account, Ashwini?
So very thank you, sir. And I have an account on State Bank of India, sir.
Very good. State Bank of India headquarters, where is it?
So headquarters is in Mumbai.
Acha. Then who is the chairman of State Bank of India?
So Dinesh Kumar Kara.
Very good. Nice. You are coming to Karnataka Bank.
Yes, sir.
So what is the difference in terms of ownership as far as State Bank of India and Karnataka Bank?
So ownership of government.
No, I'm asking what is the difference between State Bank of India and Karnataka Bank?
So State Bank of India is a public sector bank and it is the largest bank of the country. And when it's
good. Continue.
And when it's a Karnataka Bank, it is a scheduled commercial bank and it is a private sector bank. And in case of State Bank of India, the maximum in ownership, that is more than 21% ownership are with the government. But it is not
more than
51%. 51%.
Correct. Good.
But it is not in the case with the Karnataka Bank, where the maximum are with the private sectors.
Very good. This is you told nicely. So you studied maths, physics, chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Which is your favorite subject?
So mathematics.
Mathematics?
Yes, sir.
So what do you know about Mr. Ramanujan?
Sir, Ramanujan, he is the first Indian to get a Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize. Was he given Nobel Prize?
Sorry, sir, I'm confused about that.
No, but his name is very famous. But then as he got Nobel Prize, maybe I am not remembering. 1 minute. Mathematics, Ramanujan awards. Let me see what are the awards. No, Ramanujan, he has not been given a Nobel Prize and all that, but there is a prize known as a Ramanujan Prize that is given to young mathematicians under the age of 45 years for outstanding work in the field. I don't think first person to receive a Nobel Prize in India, who is that person?
Sorry, sir, I'm confused. I need to read about that. I'm not sure about him.
Rabindranath Tagore was the first person to receive a Nobel Prize. This man lived somewhere after that, 1930 and all. I don't think he has got a Nobel Prize. He had a very small number of years living. He lived only up to 32 years.
Wow, okay, sir. I read about that.
And in fact, a movie has come in his name. Are you aware of that?
No, sir.
It has come in Tamil. You can also get English translation of all that and all. In that, it would have been told that he hails from a village, a part of Tamil Nadu. He went to London and all. And he had a very difficult living. He could not get food because he was a vegetarian. He could not get food of his choice. There are so many things. So that is all not all right. But I am more interested in one question. As a mathematics student, what is that special number? Mathematics. Ramanujan number.
Sorry, sir. I need to read about that.
Ramanujan number is 1729.
Okay, sir.
Because that is 12 cube plus 1 cube.
Oh, yes, sir.
Also, 9 cube plus 10 cube. And it seems this is the smallest number which can be expressed in terms of 2 cubes being added. Something like that. Some point is there about that you can know. Because as a mathematics student, we expect you to know about Mr. Ramanujan.
Yes, sir. I read about that, sir.
Please tell me what is the compound interest formula?
So compound interest formula is 1 plus the principal plus 1 by R into 100.
Out of fear, you have forgotten formula also. Amount is equal to
Yes.
P into 1
Yes,
plus R by 100 to the power of N.
Okay.
That is amount. If you want compound interest, minus principal. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
That's, it's okay. That is all not required. Now you are joining Karnataka Bank.
Yes, sir.
How will you help my branch to improve its business? What are you going to do?
So as a clerk, I talk very nicely with the customers, and I explain all the schemes and the benefit which are provided from the bank.
Hmm.
And all other things I explain them.
You started telling nicely, then you stopped immediately. You should try to speak.
Sir.
You should try to speak. You know, similar to, there is an exercise known as just a minute. So when a topic is given, you must talk about it for 1 minute freely. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now I will give a topic to you. Please talk to me. About banking only. I will not ask outside. Talk about Reserve Bank of India.
Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of the country, and it have a responsibility of maintaining the monetary stability of the country while thinking perspective of the growth of the country. And it is also a issuer, currency issuer in the country. And it also takes some development role through the schemes such as priority sector lending, the Kisan credit cards, etc. Apart from that, it is also give a loan to a central government and the state governments when they are in need, and it is also play an important role in selling the government securities which are issued by the central government and the state government.
Not bad, not bad. Good, good, good. But still, you are not, I think you omitted the point about note issuing authority and also foreign exchange control and all. Doesn't matter. But you talk nicely. How did you develop the skill of communicating in English?
No, I don't know, sir. I'm not joining any spoken English class. I like that I'm not joining, sir.
No.
By way I getting.
By practice. By practice only.
Yes, sir.
Achha, please join my spoken English class tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Today, I am not able to have the class today. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Same ID I have given you for your same regular banking class, you know, banking interview class. Same ID. You can come.
Sir.
Very good. I
will join, sir.
Yeah, good, good, good. Now, who is your role model?
Sir, my father and mother, sir.
Father and mother. Of them, whom do you like very much?
So both are equal, but I like mother more.
More. Which quality of hers would you like to copy from her?
So whatever qualities I have, both are any quality in me are inculcated from my father and mother only. Like hardworking, optimism, etc. They are inculcated by my father, and time, benevolence, etc. are inculcated by mother.
Super. You did very well. Thank you so much. I will be in touch. You be in touch with. Which date is your interview?
Sir, it is in 8th September.
Very good. Before that, you be in touch with me by participating 1 or 2 days in English class.
Yes,
so
sir.
That we can discuss something more also. You are doing very well, but you have to read something more about banking and something more about your own subjects like maths, physics, chemistry, something you be ready. For example, suddenly some interviewer is interested, he will ask you what is Boyle's law, what is Newton's third law of motion, then what is chemical reaction, what is organic chemistry, like these questions will come, if at all. But we will know it on 5th evening, we will know what is the level of questions they are asking, based on which you can prepare. Best wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
I am really happy, but only mistake is I have reached you, or you have reached me very delayedly. You could have talked to me earlier. Which date did you join our class?
Sir, I think it is 25th.
Only recently, very bad. You could have joined me much earlier. Well, doesn't matter. God bless you. You stand a very good chance. I wish you get it here. If you are not getting here, you will get in other places. No, don't worry.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Because you are coming from a very poor family. In spite of it, you have developed interest in communicating, and you are learning a lot also. God bless you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. After Ashwini, Chandani over, then Vaishnavi over. Who is the next person name I have given? Anybody by number 97782 is there?
Yes, sir.
Acha, what is your name, please?
Sir, my name is Alinda Maria John.
New name. You are from Kerala? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Acha, you are appearing for which interview?
Karnataka Bank Clerk, sir.
Very good. Which date is your interview?
On September 8th.
September 8th. Very good. Which place?
Sir, I am from Kannur.
Acha. Good, good, good. Can you please tell me about yourself?
Okay, sir. So my name is Alinda Maria John. I am coming from Kannur district of Kerala. And I have completed my graduation in chemistry from Nirmala College in the year 2019. And my parents are PC John and Mercy John. My father is a farmer and my mother is a housemaker. And I have an elder sister. Her name is Alicia John, and she's currently working as high school teacher.
Good. No, but in interviews, normally there is no need for us to tell the names of parents and names of others. Just tell what is the work they are doing, that will do. Good. You said your father is a farmer.
Yes, sir.
What is grown by him in his field?
It's mainly rubber plantation, sir.
Rubber plantation. Achha. What is the duration of a rubber tree?
Sir, it varies, but normally it takes 3 to 4 years
for giving
to
yield.
start.
For giving yield.
Yes, sir.
So you said you are from Karnataka or from Kerala?
Sir, I'm from Kerala.
Kerala, that is the reason. Kannur, you are in Kannur, correct?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, very good, very good, very good. Then, did you apply for Federal Bank PO exam and all? You are not
no,
eligible.
sir.
Not eligible
No,
because
I'm
post-graduation is required. Correct, correct.
needed.
Very good. Now, can you please tell me about the job role of a clerk?
Sir, the job role is mainly keeping the records of withdrawals, loans in a bank, and providing and cash management also.
No, but you should tell something more like, say, making and receiving payment, making payment, cash management you told. Then you should also tell about it, explaining about the schemes to customers, and also request them to open the accounts and receive them with a smile, and also try to do more cross-selling, selling other products also. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Do you know what is meant by para-banking?
Para-banking. I have studied about that, but now I couldn't recall.
Para-banking means doing other than normal banking services. Banking means receiving deposits, making advances. Apart from that, banks also sell insurance policies, mutual fund products. They issue letter of bank guarantee, and they provide bank lockers. All these extra services are called para-banking.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Have you heard of the concept universal banking?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Universal banking is a term. It refers the banking facilities given all kind of the banking facilities coming under one roof.
Can you tell names of 2-3 universal banks?
Universal banks, sir. SBI, Karnataka Bank.
Good, very happy. That you
Thank you,
told,
sir.
very happy, very, very happy. Karnataka Bank,
Yes.
Federal Bank, not only nationalized banks, but also these private sector banks who are doing all types of services like receiving deposits, giving advances, then giving locker, then doing para banking services, and also wealth management services, etc., etc. Good, very good.
Okay.
Now you are from
Thank you.
Kerala.
Yes, sir.
How is the rain now? Because last when I was conducting Federal Bank interview, every day it used to rain, 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 rain. There will be internet problem. Now there is not much rain.
Yeah, now it is not there, but it's likely to rain.
Anytime it will rain, correct?
Yes, sir. Electricity will be go very easily.
Oh, that is the problem. Good, good, good. Doesn't matter. Now, Kerala, when we tell about Kerala, when we turn the pages now of newspaper, we come across some frauds that have happened recently in banks. What are they?
So, in Kannur also, there is a scam in Cooperative Bank, Kannur Cooperative Bank. There is news I have read about the scam is done in bank sector.
Yeah. Cooperative banks, some problems are there. I think they used to tell some other names, some 2-3 other names, famous names they will tell, where frauds of 370 crore totally has happened.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very good. That's right. Now, what do you know about rubber board?
Rubber board. It's a regulatory board for working under state government.
No. Please ask your daddy to know about what is rubber board. In what way is it helping rubber manufacturers and rubber farmers, and also in what way it is helping export of this to other countries and all. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Very good. Now, what is the news about Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka.
What happened?
So, sir, I am a little bit nervous.
Nervous? Oh,
yes.
All of you who have come today are nervous, right from Chandini, Vaishnavi, all of you are nervous, like as if you are sitting inside, say, a cold freezer. That much tanda of look you are feeling. Why? Am I going to eat you? No.
No, sir. We know that, but
no fear. Fear is the first enemy for all of us.
Yes,
including myself. I used to have a lot of fear about doing business and all. I was not doing, and I'm not doing now also. And that has, okay, it has helped me. It has not affected me much because I was getting a regular income and I was managing within that. But if there is more fear, then there will be problem. You know, I used to fear about driving car. Then I was given a car in the bank and I used to fear a lot to drive the car. Then I started learning because it was bank's car. Otherwise, I would not have driven. Likewise, fear should not be there. Okay? Tell me, what are your hobbies?
Sir, my main hobby is doodling, sir.
What is that? Doodling. Doodling means what?
Doodling. Yes.
It
means drawing. Some kind of creative drawing.
Creative drawing. Very good, very good. So you draw and keep it with you, or you give it as presentation to others?
Yes, sometimes, sir, as a birthday gift.
Birthday gift and all you will be giving to others. Very good. Nice. Now, can you please tell me something about digital banking?
Okay, sir. Digital banking means transferring all the kind of facilities of banks into a digital form. Like we can use mobile phones for our websites for banking facilities without going to the bank physically.
No, but you can come out specifically with names like internet banking, mobile banking. You can use those terms, you know.
Okay.
Which bank? You said you have account with which bank?
I have account on Federal Bank, sir.
Oh, great. What is the name of the app of their Federal Bank?
FEDD. FEDD.
Fed Mobile, no?
Okay.
FEDD is that bot. BOT.
Yeah.
Chat bot.
Yes.
Very, very good. Excellent. Now, what are the accounts you can open now in a bank?
Sir, I can open savings account, current account, recurring account, and fixed deposit account.
Very good. What is the difference between recurring deposit account and current account?
So current account is an account where we can deposit money without any limitation. We can take money and deposit money on any limit. There's no limit, and there is no rate of interest provided by bank for current account deposits. At the same time, recurring deposit there is a limit for the deposit. There is a limit for withdrawal of the money. We should close the account.
What did you say? Sorry. Current, repeat. I didn't get it because somebody was coming in, so I was permitting. So I didn't catch you. Please tell me, what is the current account?
Current account. Okay, sir. Sir, are you asking about current account?
Yeah, and RD account.
Okay, sir. Sir, both of these are deposit accounts.
Correct.
In current accounts, we can deposit money without any limit, and also we can withdraw the money.
Correct.
There is no limitation for that. Okay. And the bank will not provide any kind of rate of interest for these deposits.
Super. Bank is not paying, will not provide. Yes, bank will not pay, or bank is not paying. Okay. Kind of. Next.
Okay.
RD.
RD. Recurring deposits are. RD means recurring deposits. In this account, we can deposit money, but if we want to withdraw the money, we should close the account. And a rate of interest will be provided for this.
But still, some more points you could have told me. A recurring current account is opened only for businessmen like proprietors, partnership, limited companies. Whereas RD account normally opened by individuals who are getting monthly salaries or a regular income. A similar amount will be remitted every month, and at the end of the period, the money will be given along with the interest credited to the account. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. No problem. What is the name you said? Some difficult name, your name. Tell me.
It's Alinda. My first name is Alinda. ALINTA.
ALINDA.
Not D sides. T.
Alinta. What is the meaning? What is the meaning of Alinta?
Sir, it means fire.
Fire. Oh, you are fire-like girl. Very harsh towards others. Correct? Say no. You must say no when I tell like this. Sir. You should say no.
Yes.
Anyhow, okay. God bless you. Not bad. You manage the interview. I wish you read more, attend our classes, prepare very well, go through newspaper reports also, go get to know about union ministers, state ministers, number of states, name the capital of states, chief ministers of states, anything they can ask you. So go through all this and be ready. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Not bad. You are slightly better than other girls. You are not. Achha, you also told fear, na? Correct. You are also fearing girl. No problem. Best wishes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. We have Nagaraj Upin. Nagaraj, is your number starting with 95355? Nagaraj, is your number starting with 95355, or what is your number? Some other number? Maybe you have been given interview on some other date. Nagaraj, are you there online? Nagaraj is not there. Oh. then I think we have to get somebody. We will check it up. Some more people will have to come. Yeah. In the meantime, I suggest you people talk among yourselves. Ashwini, Chandini, Vaishnavi, you're there. Chandini, Ashwini, Vaishnavi. Why don't you talk something on news that you have read? Chandini, why don't you talk? Please talk. It's an opportunity for you to communicate with others. Talk. Enjoy talking. Please, next 5 minutes time allowed for that.
Yes, sir. So I recently read about the demolition of Noida Towers. The news which was revolving past the 2 days. It was demolished yesterday at 2:30 p.m. It was a 9-year struggle, 9-year struggle, which was constructed in the year 2017 or 15, I guess. It was demolished because it violated a major rules. It violated a lot of rules which was actually to be followed. The distance between the two towers was only 16 meters, and it was one of the major reasons which it had to be demolished. The demolition happened at 2:30 p.m. and a radius of 3 kilometers was totally evacuated. The people were shifted to some other place, and fortunately, the demolition was under the control of the people, and it was demolished as the way they expected, without disturbing the nearby buildings. When it was constructed.
Very good. Good. Thank you, Chandani. It is only Nagaraj has to come as the next candidate. Why don't you read these headlines only now? Are you seeing something on screen now?
Yes, sir. I am seeing, sir.
Please read something. Whatever comes to your mind, you read. Acha, Nagaraj has come. No time. So that is life. Whenever opportunity comes, we must make use of it. Of course, you used it very nicely. I appreciate Chandani for talking very nicely about. Were you reading or talking, Chandani?
I was talking, sir. I didn't read.
Very good. You did a good job. I appreciate you. Our Indira Gandhi also will appreciate you. What is her name?
Yes, sir.
Vaishnavi, you also appreciate. Yeah, good.
Yes, sir. Actually, she spoke very well.
Yeah, I'm really happy. Good. Nagaraj, please talk.
Yes, sir.
Nagaraj, good evening, Nagaraj. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Very good.
Good evening, sir.
What is the degree you have studied, Nagaraj?
Sir, my undergraduation is BBM, and my post graduation is MBA in finance specialization.
No, 1 minute. Undergraduation is what? BBA.
BBM, sir. BBM.
BBM, Bachelor of Business Management.
Yes, management, sir.
Okay. Then
post graduation MBA.
MBA in which subjects?
Finance specialization.
Finance and?
Finance only, sir.
Finance only. Acha. Good.
Sir.
Very good. Can you tell me what are the important normal provisions of a Partnership Act?
Sir. I don't know that act, sir. But
you are not remembering about it now?
Yes, matter. Sir.
Now, please tell me, private limited company.
Yes, sir.
What is the minimum number of shareholders and maximum number of shareholders?
Minimum 2, maximum don't know, sir.
Don't know, sir.
Minimum 2 members. Maximum company policy and
no. Chandani, what is the maximum number of shareholders in private limited company?
It is unlimited, sir.
Private limited company.
Sir, 50%.
What is it?
Chandini, you are a latest commerce graduate. You don't know the maximum number of shareholders in a private limited company is now 200.
Okay, sir.
Sorry.
200. Okay. What is the minimum number of shareholders in a public limited company, Nagaraj?
Sir, 49, sir. 49.
49?
Sir, it's unlimited.
Maximum is unlimited, minimum 7.
Minimum is 7.
Yeah. Mr. MBA, Finance MBA. Which year did you study MBA?
So 2020.
2 years over. So you don't know anything about what is happening in and around you. What is your father?
My father was, when I am 2 years old, my father was died, sir.
When did he die?
When I am 2 years old.
Oh, 2-year-old baby. I'm very sorry.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Then you have been brought up by your mother only?
Yes, mother and brother, sir.
Great. Mother is working?
Yes, sir. Housewife and daily police, sir.
Oh. Which part of Karnataka are you living?
Sir, Uttar Karnataka. In
Name?
Yadgiri district, sir.
Which district?
Yadgiri district.
Oh, but the northern Kannada districts and all, I'm very difficult to know the name. Somebody said some Gurg, Gorg and all that, but very difficult. Sir. Yeah. Nagraj, Upin. Upin means what?
Upin means my surname, sir.
Acha. It's a type of community.
Acha. Community, sir.
Very good. Why have you not prepared about finance and all properly?
Yes, sir. So many topics are there in finance, sir.
But I have given you. Are you having the link of materials provided by me?
Yes, sir.
I have given you 50 common questions that can be asked in commerce. Then I have given you commerce glossary and all that. Why did you not go through them?
Sir, I read that, but
forgetting.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. I will ask then some simple question like say, can you please tell me what is a balance sheet? How balance sheet is helpful for bankers in deciding about lending money?
Sir, balance sheet is a systematic of assets and liabilities and company or banks transactions. Balance sheet to systematic and keeping the transaction on assets and loans and equities, shares, and company profit and loss. Just like that, sir.
In what way is it useful for bank?
Sir, useful for the financial year, end of the financial year. What is the profit and what is the loss for the?
Hello, Nagaraj, you don't know. I think, shall we ask any other commerce graduate? I think only Chandani. Only Chandani is commerce graduate. Can you try this question? What is balance sheet and what is the advantage of balance sheet for bankers? What they can learn from that? I mean the balance sheet of parties. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Balance sheet is a statement which is going to reveal about the assets and liabilities of the company. And it also reveals about the shareholders' equities, debenture, and other stuff. Balance sheet is like a very important thing for a company or a bank so that they can know the financial position of the company at the end of the financial year. And it is also used for the auditing purpose. Only a balance sheet can be presented before the auditors, external auditors, and it is also shown in balance sheet is the only thing which can be shown to the shareholders in the AGM annual general meetings for the purpose of revealing the companies or the bank's position.
Everything nice, and Chandani. Whatever you said is bankers. Yeah.
Yes, sir. For the bankers. It is used as the primary thing for lending loan for a company or an institution. Only the balance sheet is being referred, and yes, sir.
You have not told the answer. Last part of the answer has not come. First part was correct, but while telling unnecessarily, you started telling about audit, this, that, and all. If you tell about audit, they will ask so many cross questions. How many types of audits are there? Concurrent audit, statutory audit, so that will be a problem. Don't tell that. What you said is right. Balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of a company, and it reveals the financial position of the company as on a particular date. Now the next question, what way it is useful for bank? it is useful for bank to study the financial strength of the position as on date. Compare it with last year's performance and the previous years. That is one way.
Yes, sir.
And also, you can compare this balance sheet with the balance sheet of another company in the same line. For
Yes,
example, we are analyzing a balance sheet of a car company, manufacturing company, now Maruti. Then we will compare it with another car company. I don't know the names of car companies and all. So likewise. So, or supposing we are processing, say, as a computer company, Infosys. Then we will compare it with TCS. We will compare it with Wipro. We will compare it with CTS. Understand?
Yes, sir. Sure.
So that is the advantage of a balance sheet. Mr. Nagaraj. Nagaraj, I am coming to you again. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Why could you not tell this easily? This is a very, very basic question. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you please tell me something about ratio analysis?
Yes, sir. Ratio is can I type of ratio, sir?
Yeah, please tell me. Now, first tell me what is ratio analysis, and tell me about one or two ratios you are able to tell. In interviews, of course, they may ask tough question like what is debt service coverage ratio, what is turnover rate, something like that they will ask. So you must be prepared for that.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. You tell me whatever comes to your mind, you tell me, I will show you a page which you have to read afterwards. Okay.
Okay, sir. So capital ratio, solvency ratio, and liquidity ratio, and capital ratio, and operation ratio. I know this, sir.
No, you have to go through this one. Investopedio.com. I am giving you in our Telegram page.
Okay, sir.
You have to go through this. I think I must have given in other videos also. Doesn't matter. Now, where are we now? Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, this is ratio analysis.
Yes, sir.
This one you must go through. What does ratio analysis tell you? Types of ratios, liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, then profitability ratios, efficiency ratios, coverage ratios, market prospect ratios. So likewise, these things you must go through, try to know about it. They will ask only questions for MBA students and MCOM students. So, and not necessarily for BCom normally. So you be ready about this also. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Very good. So you have been writing, which bank exams have you been writing?
Yes, UPSC Clerk and RRB and RRB Clerks.
Very good. What is the difference between RRB ownership wise between RRB and Karnataka Bank?
Sir, RRB is a regional rural bank under Government of India. 35% of scheduled banks. 50.
What happened? Why are you struggling?
This is my first interview, sir.
First interview. Acha. Vaishnavi, you know, what is the capital ratio in our RRBs? Vaishnavi?
Sir, currently I don't have idea about the RRB's current ratio.
Acha, doesn't matter. Chandni also doesn't know because she has not appeared for RRB. Chandni, you know?
Sorry, sir.
You don't know.
Sir, for share, sir, 15% state government.
Correct.
35% banks.
Good.
For commercial banks, scheduled banks. And 50% of Government of India.
Correct.
Okay, sir. So this one I got it. It is like 50, 35 and 50 government, sponsor bank and the
35% sponsor bank, sir.
You should use the term sponsoring bank.
Yes, sir.
In Karnataka, how many Gramin banks are there?
Karnataka, sir.
Ah.
2, sir.
What are the names of 2 Gramin banks?
Karnataka Vikasa Gramina Bank and Karnataka Bank, Karnataka Gramina Bank.
Which is a sponsoring bank?
And sir, Canara Bank, sir.
It is only Canara Bank. One was under Syndicate Bank, but now it has been merged with
Canara Bank, sir.
Canara Bank. Good, good, good. That's correct. Okay. Now you are selected as a clerk in our bank.
Okay, sir.
A customer comes and shouts at you. What, Nagaraj? What is it? You are all people not doing work properly.
Yes, sir.
And you don't look into my needs. Something like that. He's shouting at you.
Okay.
What will you do? Will you go will you go to toilet or will you go away from that place?
Just I am face it, sir. I am telling process of the banking sector and some banking process and what happened to this problem, create the problem and solution also telling, sir.
We will take what Vaishnavi is going to tell on this. Vaishnavi, how will you manage an angry customer?
Okay, sir, first of all, we have to keep smiling and be very calm. And then I'll just give him a glass of water and I'll ask him what is the exact issue. And then I'll just try to solve his problem. If it is not able, if it is not being handled by me, I'll just speak to other officials of a higher position in my bank, and then I'll just clarify it and solve his problem.
Good. That's correct. This much is correct. And the only thing is that smile should not be, you can't be doing like this. Are you seeing?
It's a warm smile.
Yeah,
warm smile.
It should, I mean, you should not exhibit your anger on your face. That is the point.
Yes, sir.
You should remain smiling like this. Good. That will do. Yeah. Nagaraj, come. What, Nagaraj? Nagaraj.
Sir.
Do you know any famous people with this name Nagaraj?
No, sir.
No, there was one person who is creating trouble in Karnataka. Na? There was one Nagaraj. Yeah, always he used to say, these people are good, that those people are good, something like that. Vaishnavi, you know about that? Hello?
No, sir, I have no idea about him.
Maybe he is of a previous.
Sir, I know. He is Vatal Nagraj.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
Sir, he is
a freedom fighter.
Freedom fighter, nahi, useless fighter.
Sir, is he MTB Nagraj? Because he is a politician from Karnataka.
Exactly.
Who is the current Minister of Small Scale Industries.
No. But why I know of one Nagaraj used to divide people and create problem among people. I don't know. The exact details I don't know. And normally, you know, especially when this problem comes between Tamils and Kannadigas, this man will come into the forefront.
Yes, sir.
That is how
Karnataka Rakshana Vedike, sir.
Abhi, now you see. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, and there must be some other good people also with your name Nagaraj. Not all Nagaraj are bad. Some Nagaraj are good. Correct? So it is not, it is like, what is that called? One type of question they ask in reasoning. What is that called? All apples or cats. All cats. Syllogism. It's very interesting, but very confusing. It's not that very easy to answer them. Yeah, very good. Now, Mr. Nagaraj.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the names of 3 North Indian states and their capitals.
Yes, sir. Delhi, New Delhi.
Delhi, New Delhi. Yeah. Delhi is not a state. It is a union territory.
Okay, sir.
Come.
Sir.
See, this is what happened. Why are you taking so much time?
Sir, little bit confusing, sir.
Confusing?
Yes, sir.
What confusing? So what is your hobby?
Sir, watching cricket
Uh,
and reading some books.
Reading some books. Which books, sir?
And
reading
sir,
some books you should not tell. Reading books means which type of books? Fiction, non-fiction,
okay.
Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, English, something you must be specific. Whenever we talk in interviews, we should be specific.
Okay, sir.
We cannot talk in ambiguous terms. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Tell
Okay.
Tell quickly. Which books do you read?
Rich and Pure Dad, sir. Robin Utsappa is written.
Acha? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Very good. English books?
Yes, sir. English, I am reading Kannada, in Kannada, sir.
In Kannada? Alaga
yes, sir.
Alaga Chapu. How to say in Kannada? Tell me like that. Tell me like that. How to say in Kannada?
Srimanta Appa and Matte Badava Appa, sir.
No. You don't understand what I say. Vaishnavi, okay. Tell me how to tell in Kannada.
Sir, Srimanta Tande Mattu Badava Tande. Srimanta means rich and Badava means poor.
No. I'm not
Tande means father.
I'm not asking about the name of the book. I am telling, tell me like that. Simple. Sir, how? Kannada. Tell me like that. What is Kannada?
Kannada is rich and poor that you're asking in Kannada in a simple language.
Story.
Oh God, no, God, no. I am asking simple translation. Tell me like that. Kannada lo elaga cheptunaru.
So it's the same in Kannada. Srimanta Matta Badava Tande. Appa, we can say.
Sir, you are asking Kannada meaning?
The
Sir,
word.
can I tell?
Tell.
ಅದೇ ತರ ಹೇಳು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಹೇಳು.
Okay, so this you're telling to translate in Kannada. I thought his novel book you are asking to translate.
See, Ashwini is top now among these people. No, you did correctly what I wanted. Doesn't matter. I'm not decrying others, but just telling you. Vaishnavi, you are a very intelligent girl. No problem. Yeah,
thank you, sir.
Nagraj. Nagraj. You are the leader of the bank. You're supposing after 10 years you are promoted as officer or manager. And some 2 people are working in your office.
Okay.
Both of them are asking for leave.
Okay.
One says, I have to prepare for my promotion examination.
Okay.
Another person says, I have to go for my sister's marriage. Everything I only should make.
Okay.
So what will you do? You can't grant leave for both people. It is because substitutes are not available. Just a minute. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Hello. Yeah, please come to Zoom. What is your name? Oh, Purnima. Na por 5 minutes la phone la kuprema. Acha. I have to talk in Kannada. I will call you after 5 minutes. Yeah. Now, Nagaraj, where are you?
Yes, sir.
Nagaraj,
yes,
what is the question I asked?
For two clerks are...
correct. Taking leave. How will you manage this situation?
Sir, first I am tell the problem and process the bank. And 2 members are working in banks, 2 also living banks, how to work in bank. I will convince the staff first. I will not. After the 2 also leaving the bank, I will manage the...
No. Not good. Not correct. Chandini, how will you manage this situation?
Sir, first of all, I will ask the person who is going to prepare for the examination if he can prepare after the banking hours. so that I will be able to grant leave for the person who is totally responsible for his sister's wedding. And then if he is not getting convinced, I will definitely ask the people to approach the higher authorities for the further confirmation. So if they both demand for the same
for some substitute, you will ask them to for some substitute. Actually, there is no definite answer for this question. Just like that, I asked. And only thing is, you must be able to face such questions also confidently. Thank you. Now, I'll close this recording now. I will come back. What is the time now? Maybe by India time, 8 o'clock or so, or after that, I will come. I will come in that ID, another ID, you know, that.
So it's 7:45 now.
Yeah, now 7:45, now I know. So I will be with Purnima, I will talk, because that girl is so shy. You are all at least coming online like this. That girl, you know, she wants me to talk only over WhatsApp phone. There are some. So I will talk to her. Next class will be in the class link, not this link.
Okay, so that is
769 class link.
At what time, sir?
Maybe by 8:05. You come there so that some other new people will come. I will conduct interview for them and we will know. We will also try to talk in English because that is supposed to be English hour. But I have cancelled that. Doesn't matter. We will meet there. Thank you. All of you.
Thank you.
All of you can join me. No problem. Please come.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
bye.
Sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.